Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Group Iron Man Collection Log series. Last video I did mixology and now I'm up to 513 collection log slots. So I completely green logged mixology and got some goading potions, and this video I probably want to use up some of the goading potions. What I mainly want to work on is Slayer. I know I did Slayer like one video ago, but there's still a lot that I need from Slayer. Like, it's probably not really gonna go for stuff in this tab, but I still don't have a single zenyte, so I really want to try to get like demonic tasks and tormented demon tasks because there's still collection log stuff I need from them, and I would really prefer to do demonics because the zenyte would be really useful. So we've been doing like a little bit of Yama each day or like every other day, and having a tormented bracelet would be really nice for Yama because that's like a pretty decent upgrade for the gear that I currently have. So once I get a zenyte, that will probably be the first thing I do, just because that's like the grind that we're working on right now, because we want to try to get oath plate armor, like full oath plate armor, so we won't stop until we get that. And speaking of Yama, I just want to quickly show my collection log. I have 5 out of 11 collection log slots here. I think I've just gotten like all of the common ones, and I'm currently at exactly 100 KC. In my AFK time at the end of last video and kind of in between videos, I've just been fire making because this is like a pretty nice AFK thing actually. Been getting decent XP per hour here. Like, even though I'm really not paying much attention, I'm still getting like 140k XP per hour right now, and I've been doing this for hours. And it's nice at the crafting guild as well, because a lot of the time there's already a campfire here, or like someone else will also be fire making with it, so you don't have to worry as much about it running out. I imagine at the Grand Exchange there's probably like always a campfire going in like every world, but that's just a little too much people for me. I prefer the crafting guild. Did some Yama and got a new PB.
Oh, congrats.
Oh, nice.
That's a really good one to get done.
Yeah. So my current Slayer task is Krakens, and I currently have 9 tentacles, and you need 10 tentacles to enhance the Trident of the Swamp. Enhancing it with the tentacles allows it to hold 20k charges at a time instead of 2500. So that would be really nice, because I do feel like I have to like recharge my Trident pretty frequently, especially whenever I'm doing a Kraken task. So I'm gonna keep doing Kraken tasks until I get that done, and then I probably will just stop doing them because I have the collection log greened. I have 3 of the pet and I have everything else, so I just need 1 more tentacle. No tentacle this task, but I did get 1 more jar of dirt. That's cool, I guess. Oh, perfect, a black demon task. I'll do it later though, I gotta AFK first. I was just doing a bit of fire making. I'm up to 23 mil fire making XP right now, and now I think I want to start going for champion scrolls. So if you didn't watch my last video or you don't remember, I did show this, but I have the giant champion scroll and the goblin one, and there's a whole lot more that I can go for, and I think I'm gonna start with the Ghoul Champion Scroll because that sounds like pretty nice in AFK. The Earth Warrior Scroll is kind of first on this list here, but it's in the wilderness, so I feel like that's going to be less AFK because I'm gonna have to like somewhat pay attention to not get PK'd, and the trips might be shorter there as well because I'd have less good gear. So this is my inventory setup that I'm going with, at least right now. This might change in the future, but I just have like basic melee gear, and then I have a bunch of super attacks and strength, and then 5 goading potions. I also have the SCS to heal up whenever whenever my HP gets low, and my prayer too, I guess if I decide to use that at all, but I probably won't. There are 2 spots where the ghouls are located. It's here and then kind of just north of here, like in this area. I don't know if one is better than the other, but they're level 42, so they shouldn't do too much damage on me, which is why I just have the SGS. So I'm just gonna sip my potions. I haven't used the goading potion yet before, so this is gonna be cool to use. And now they all just aggro on me and I can pretty much fully AFK. They don't really drop anything, they just drop bones and the champion scroll. So this is 1 out of 5k, and I believe the rate that I should kill them is probably like 250 an hour. Oh, so here's this north spot. Yeah, I can see how this would be better because there's not as many like little obstacles for them to get stuck on, so I guess I'll be camping here. I was just using the fairy ring teleport to get here, but maybe the slayer ring would be a little bit closer. Oh, I got it! Oh, wow, that was about 1430 KC. I was really not expecting to get that as early as I did. Like, I'm just AFKing and like not paying a lot of attention, so that's funny. That's nice that I got it though. I think next I want to go for the Hobgoblin Champion Scroll because that's kind of like next on this list. Besides the Earth Warrior one, which I explained why I'm skipping for now. I have like pretty much the same gear and stuff as before, just slightly different inventory. I don't think I'll really need to heal up, so I didn't bring the SGS, but I could bring that later if I decide it's useful. And I also have a herb sack. I guess the fastest way to get here is probably this fairy ring, and I'm gonna be using this area on Zaya because I think this has like the most hobgoblins, and here they are. And once again, this is also a 1 out of 5k drop, but since these guys are lower level, maybe I'll kill them a bit faster. Just did a 1 hour test and I killed 342 hobgoblins. Oh my god. I got it. Well, that felt really fast, but that's about 2k KC, so I guess it's not like too incredibly spooned. So nice to have that. Now I have 4 of them. Also earlier I got 30 mil HP XP. Since Mudkip and I have 100 Yama KC, we can get guaranteed a right of vile transference now. It's normally 1 out of 15 from dossiers, but after 100 kills you get it automatically from the next dossier you open. We haven't opened any of these before, we've just been saving them because we haven't been doing contracts. The right of vile transference upgrades the death charge spell to restore special attack energy from 2 targets per cast instead of 1. Kind of a nice completionist thing to get done, but more importantly, a collection log slot. We're going on a trip soon, but I wanted to first get last year's Pride stuff. I don't know if you can still get the 2024 stuff after the month is over, so I'm getting it now just in case. We missed last year's event because we were pretty busy and thought it would last longer than it did. And I'm so sad I missed out on the cape until now because it's so cute. They didn't have a Pride event this year, but they made it so Gilbert gives you previous Pride event stuff if there's anything you're missing, so that's nice at least. It really sucks they didn't have the Pride event though. I'm really disappointed in Jagex. Apparently the event was like almost finished before they backed out and decided not to have it at all just because they were afraid of players getting mad over it. There's a lot of shit going on right now, at least in America, for queer people. So on top of that, having Jagex suddenly say, no, we're not doing a Pride event because we don't want to deal with the backlash from hateful people is really discouraging. It really sucks, and I wish more people tried to understand why this kind of stuff is important to us. I feel like it's a pretty good example of why Pride exists in the first place. But anyway, on a lighter topic, like I said, we're going on a trip. We're visiting Mudkip's family in Sacramento, and I'm really excited. But I can't just not play RuneScape that entire time. I guess if you've been watching a while, you probably know I like farming while I'm away from home. It's easy to do on mobile as long as I'm already geared up. I just log in whenever I have downtime and do some farming. right now it's the day before the trip, so I'm just getting started with farming while I'm at my computer. But I'll see you again when I'm back, or if something interesting happens. On the trip, I decided to do some master farmers because I ran out of strawberry seeds. I went through various herb seeds, but I didn't do a very good job of keeping track of how many herbs I got from farming, but I know I started with over 150 of each seed and went down to about 15. Okay, we're back home. I currently have 340 ranars, and I've been doing some nightshade as well, and I don't remember if this is all the white berries I have in total or if there's more that I banked and forgot about. Probably. And these are my limpwort roots. Finally getting around to my demonics task. I haven't done demonics since the update, so I'm excited. They were changed so that they're no longer aggressive, which is really nice, so I can have downtime in between kills. And they now switch prayers after being dealt 70 damage instead of 50, so it's a little bit more chill. Doing demonics has made me realize that tormented demons are way more relaxed. I forgot how often you have to switch with these guys. Oh, that's a new thing. New collection log item. Still no zenyte though. I'm running really low on prayer potions and I need to AFK right now anyway, so I think I'm just gonna make some prayer potions. First I need to buy a bunch of vials, because I'm running pretty low on those as well. Might as well buy extra. And then I'll just pay to have all my herbs made into unfinished potions. I've got my prescription goggles and alchemist amulet, and I'm gonna get to making potions. Of course there's still a fire here at the crafting guild. Oh, before I deposit these, I just wanted to show how many prayer potions I currently have. So I have 70 doses, which is like 17 potions. So really not a lot left, but I should get a lot more tonight. I'm done making potions. I now have over 8,000 doses, which is 2,000 prayer potions. That's 189 KC that I got this night, and I also got like 4 other things. So it's nice for the collection log slots. I actually only need 2 more here and then I finish it. I'm also like not using the best gear right now because Mudkip is doing Grotesque Guardians, so he wanted to use some of the stuff, so I have like less switches, but I don't know, that's kind of chill for me. By the way, the zenyte is 1 out of 300, so I got kind of spooned on that, and I totally got spooned on some of the like ballista stuff that I got. It's all like well above my current KC. It's probably gonna take me forever to finish the collection log now, but that's okay, I need more zenytes anyway, not just 1. I got 1, yes! Nice 32 kill trip this time around. I guess it's time to actually use my zenyte that I got. So there's a few different things I could make. The 2 necklaces are like pretty good for Slayer and like a lot of different PVM stuff, but I think I want to first make the tormented bracelet because we've been doing Yama lately and we're pretty much just not really gonna stop doing Yama until we get at least 1, maybe 2 different sets of Oathplate armor. So that's like gonna be a while, and I don't think we're really gonna melee Yama, at least not for a long time, because it seems like the melee method is kind of complicated, or at least more intense, and like the maging method is already kind of intense for me. But the tormented bracelet should speed up the kills a little bit because it's like one of the few upgrades I can fairly easily make. So yeah, that's why I'm doing that. Well, and it's also because like the Anguish and Fury Mudkip have those, so if I really need those for some PVM thing, then I can just borrow them from him. But when we're doing Yama, we're both maging, so we both need tormented bracelets, so I'm gonna make one so that we can both have them. So I have the zombie monkey Gree, which you need for this, and I don't have an onyx, so Mudkip gave me one, so that saves me having to like buy one myself. So I guess let's go get this made. So here on Apatol, it's this wall of flame that you make it on. Oh, I need to cut the onyx. That's weird that you have to cut the onyx because then you still have to cut the zenyte after you fuse these 2 together. Okay, now, yes, fuse them. And now I can cut this. Okay. And then I need a bracelet mold. I always forget which tool thing it is. I think it's this one. Yeah. And take out the bracelet mold and then smelt them. Now I just have to enchant this. Awesome, and now I have a tormented bracelet. So this gives +5 magic damage and 2 prayer and 10 magic attack. So with the Bearer's Gloves, it's 28.5 magic damage and 162 magic attack. Then with the Tormented, it goes up to 33.5 and 166. And I think I also get a little bit of prayer bonus too, so that's nice.
Alright, this is 200 KC, the drop rate to see any piece of Oath Plates. Well, there's the second Soul Flame Horn.
Wow.
Of course, it was on 200 KC. I mean, that's cool because now we can do that Arma method where we both have a Soul Flame Horn and we wouldn't have to trade it back and forth. I wish you got that because then you would have gotten the collection log slot.
Yeah, what the heck?
I'm sorry. Not as fast. Yeah. Oh, it was a PB too. Nice.
Nice.
311. Yes! Yes!
Yay!
Oh, it's awesome. And you got it too, it wasn't me. Huge for the collection log.
Hell yeah.
I feel like we have a curse with helms, because even with TOA, that's the only Masori piece we have is the helm, which is like the least useful piece because of the Slayer helm.
Yeah.
I know you got the mask too from TOA, so...
Yeah.
The helmet curse. It's nice that I finally see a piece.
It kind of looks like the hardcore helm, but like if it was badass. I'm kind of low on sharks, so I've been cooking them, because I've been using them for Forester's rations, and I still need to make more, so I'm currently just cooking them, and I'm in resizable, so I can just click the range straight out of the bank, which is nice. I still have more black demons on my task, but my Discord server is doing bingo and I joined, and as of recording this, it's starting tomorrow. And demonics don't contribute to the bingo in any way, so I'm just gonna end the video here. I need to get this up anyway. So I've gotten 8 total collection log slots this video. The main really cool things are the zenyte and the Oathplate helm. It is really nice to have an Oathplate piece, even if it's the least useful one. But it's nice that we have at least one of them, and we're not going super dry. And it's also really nice to have a piece of zenyte jewelry finally, because previously I've just been using the Fury and occasionally borrowing from Mudkip. So I will go back to that demonics task in the future and try to get more zenytes, hopefully, or just finish the collection log there. That would be cool. Hopefully zenytes first. Anyways, remember to do the clue scrolls stacking up in your bank that you keep telling yourself you'll do later, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, friends.